Hello Cancer, welcome to Tabs Tarot. I want to wish you all well. I send blessings to those of you who are ill and I hope you get well soon. I want to say thank you so much for all your support, all your wonderful likes, shares, subscribes, all your messages. They really mean a lot to me, and I would love for you to be able to get in touch and say whether this reading connected to you in any way. As I say, I thank you for your support. It does mean a lot to me. I want to cleanse your cards ready for use. That shouldn't go in there. Cleanse and consecrate these cards to give a clear, precise reading for Cancer. Cleanse and consecrate this space to give a clear, precise reading for Cancer. Cleanse and consecrate me to give a clear, precise reading for Cancer. Okay, so I am a Cancer moon, so it will connect me as well. So please take what resonates, leave the rest behind, and let's get on with your reading. I want to pull you one of these cards. Okay, so you got Hopeful Heart. And it says, an exciting surprise is coming your way. So, Hopeful Heart and an exciting surprise is coming your way. So let's read the message from the book. So it says, Dear Heart, I think I'm going to shut my windows, hold on. I just like to have the windows shut because sometimes the noise distracts me, so I like to give it my full concentration. Okay, so your message is, Dear Heart, your journey towards healing, trust and openness has been an arduous one. It is important you don't lose hope and that you keep taking courage. It is important. Let me start again. Dear Heart, your journey towards healing, trust and openness has been an arduous one. It is important you don't lose hope and that you keep taking courageous steps forward and learning more about yourself in various life situations. No matter what you might be feeling at the moment, there is an exciting surprise coming your way. It is something you've been requesting for a long time. So keep your inner door open and take some risks, as this has a high likelihood of running out very fruitful for you. However, you must meet your fear of loss and transform it into an openness to receive what you desire. It is time to start to value yourself and develop self-love. Remember, you have been through a lot and have learned a great deal. So you deserve all the joy and happiness that is coming your way. Heart Healing says the time has come to allow yourself to dream again. Record in your journal any dreams or heart desires you have. Read over each of them and ask, is there anything I am afraid of that stops me moving forward? If there is, take slow, deep breaths in and out and ask what would happen if you could face this fear. Allow an answer to arise. Make a decision to start living your life fully and take some risks in the areas of love, life and love. Okay, so now we're going to pull you 6 tarot cards. So there's an exciting surprise coming your way. I'm sure I could do with one, the way life's been lately. I don't think you're any different. I think that you could do with a nice surprise. An exciting surprise. Wouldn't that be good, eh? Nice, exciting surprise. Something you've always wanted. 6 messages for Cancer, please. Whew. 8. 8. 8. Okay. So first of all, we have the 2 of Cups. We have the High Priestess. The Hermit was first. The Hermit, I remember the Hermit coming out first. The World, then the 2 of Cups, and then the High Priestess. Oh, yeah, no, there is 8. 2 of Swords. The Ace of Cups. 7 of Fire. Wands. And the Hanged Man. Okay. So, I want to clarify as I go along. See if I can move them over a touch. Okay, so first of all, we have the Hermit. So the Hermit talks about doing some soul searching, doing some introspection, looking for wisdoms. There is some truth seeking here. There could be something you're contemplating, and you just need that time to be alone. You need the independence. There may be something that's heavy on your mind, and I feel that it may be time to shut yourself away, and just sit alone with your thoughts. No music, no distractions, and nobody else, just on your own. And I feel that you would be able to get to the bottom of things that are on your mind, because you'll have this inner guidance, and it may be something you may want to meditate on, and it's just like your consciousness. You want to connect with your consciousness and maybe see where you go from here. Obviously something is weighing heavy on your mind. You need to shut the whole world out, and you need to concentrate, and the only one who can give you the answers is yourself. Okay, so we have the 8 of Swords. So the 8 of Swords talks about you feeling trapped. They are self-imposed restrictions. It may be like you have agreed to stay on at work, clear a load of backlog, and you feel trapped because you feel compelled to say yes. You're not the sort of person that maybe would say no, I've got other things I need to do. But I do feel you're trapped. You're taking on all this extra work and responsibilities. You're working all the hours. Maybe you get it in the neck when you go home. It could be through a lack of fear. There may be some fear involved. But I really feel that you now need to turn around and stand up for yourself and say, no more, no more, I can't do it. Because, and for whatever reason, because the Eight of Swords talks about self-imposed restrictions, feeling trapped, because there's normally someone standing there with the swords all around them and a blindfold on, and it's like fear. It could have been something that happened to them, and there's like this fear of going out there, and they feel secured in that little circle of swords. So there may be a fear of something that you don't want to see or connect with. You got the Two of Cups. So Two of Cups talks about a unified love, a partnership, a romantic getaway. This could be your soulmate. And I feel that you're getting away to have some time together. You know, some very special time. So I feel the two of you are going off, maybe for the weekend or for a holiday. A little getaway. You have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands talks about planning, progress. You could be making some decisions, and you might discover you made these plans, but you discover that maybe someone's going to be leaving home, or there's some travel plans you didn't know about. But whatever it is that you suddenly find out and discover, I do feel that it's going to bring happiness. You are going to obtain your goals, and it is going to bring some excitement and freedom there. So we have the World card. The World talks about endings, beginnings. It's like you have completed something. There is something in your life you was meant to do, and you have completed it. You've completed it to the best of your ability, and they're saying it's now exhausted. You just cannot go any further with this. It is exhausted beyond completion. And you're now needing to step out onto a brand new path and a brand new beginning, because the World is number 21. The Fool starts at 0, which is the new beginning, and starting off on his path, and he works his way through the tarot cards. 21 is the end, and it's like a train. It will start at the beginning of its journey at 0, and number 21 is the end. It can't go any further because it's going to hit the buffers. So as I say, you've completed it to exhaustion. You now have to step out onto a new path, and there is a brand new beginning waiting for you. Why is the World here? Okay, so first of all, you got the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess has weathered some storms along the journey, and she's at the stage now where she wants to rest. She's worked all her life, and now it's come to the stage where she's taking this new path, new beginning. She's resting and enjoying the time that she has left. She's following her intuition, her higher powers. She may be up on her sacred knowledge, but I do feel that there are some secrets, mysteries and things being hidden that maybe even she can't see. We have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is saying that there is creative opportunities coming in. There is going to be some news, messages and information. There is curiosity and possibilities here. And there is also a happy surprise. For a second time, an exciting surprise is coming your way. The Page of Cups talks about a happy surprise. He can be a bit of a dreamer. He is very, very sensitive. And I do feel that there is a new love coming in. It's bringing in Temperance. Now, Temperance talks about balance, peace, patience, and doing things in moderation. It could be that that big surprise could be that you're going abroad on holiday, maybe to look at ways to be able to move out there permanently. But at the moment, I would say the sky is the limit. Temperance brings balance, peace, patience, and you're needing to do things in moderation. There is inner calm and perspective here. There is also tranquility, a harmonious relationship here. And I do feel that this Prince of Cups could bring in, could be your soulmate, and there is serenity here. So you have Two of Cups. So you have the Two of Cups. So there, Two of Cups there, Two of Cups there. So Two of Cups. As I said, it's a unified love. It's a partnership. There is this mutual attraction between you both, and it can bring in a proposal, a marriage connection, and as I said, this could be your soulmate. Clarify Two of Cups. These are repeating themselves. You got the Two of Cups twice, that one and that one. You got the High Priestess there and there. Okay. Okay, so Two of Cups. We got the Three of Cups as well. So I do feel that there are some celebrations coming in. It could be this proposal of marriage. So the Three of Cups is saying that there is something you're going to be celebrating with friends, family, maybe colleagues or co-workers, the community. But there are some celebrations coming in. Four of Wands. Four of Wands. Yet again, another celebration. Celebrations, joy, harmony, marriage, engagements, home reunions, graduations, coming of age, babies. So there definitely is something you're going to be celebrating. There could be a load of parties or celebrations coming up. So lots of parties, celebrations coming up, because you've got two cards of celebrations. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse. So to me, that is saying that you're going to be putting all these burdens down that you've been carrying for so long. The time has come. You've got to your destination, and you're able to put these burdens down for once and for all. Because you've been doing it all, you've been carrying the burdens, you've been struggling, and you're now able to delegate and release a lot of this pressure. It has caused you a lot of stress. You burnt yourself out, and you're going through possibly some sort of depression. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man talks about pausing, surrender and letting go. So you need to let go of these burdens. As I say, you carried them for too long. You've burnt yourself out. You're now depressed. You now need to put these burdens down. The Hanged Man is telling you to pause now, take time out, rest, get yourself back on track. And it could be that you're needing to look at something from a different angle, get a new perspective on something. It could be that your boss or governor is not happy that you're delegating and pushing all this work out to other people. But you've burnt yourself out. You've run yourself ragged trying to please him, doing all you can, not wanting to say no. And I feel the time has now come to put your foot down, and you've got to say no. You can't be off. You've got to say no. We then have the High Priestess. So this is telling me you need to follow your intuition. Follow your intuition. Your intuition is telling you something. And the higher power is kicking in, your higher power, to say, no, we mean what we say, enough. Drop it, leave it. I feel that there is some sort of knowledge here. Something you know, maybe that others don't, like a sacred knowledge. I feel that your subconscious is telling you things, and it's time that you started to listen. It could be bringing you some premonitions. You've got some high morals, and you're needing to trust yourself. There is a lot of mystery around you, secrets, things being hidden. Clarify the High Priestess. Okay, so we have the Ten of Cups. So this is your boss reminiscing his wife, his family and that, who possibly mean the world to him. Or it could be that you've got a private detective, but I do feel that this looks like him. So you're reminiscing about your family, wanting to give them the home, the perfect place, the protection, and, you know, you're wanting to give them a really nice home. But it could be that there are other temptations that are around you, like the Five of Swords. Someone could be trying to sabotage. I mean, this looks like your wife, actually. There could be someone trying to sabotage something, and your wife's got to become more alluring to attract you back. Or it could be that you've spent so much time at work that she feels that you're losing interest, so she's trying to rekindle the marriage and put the spark back in everything. And she maybe thinks that she's got to win at all costs because she doesn't want to lose you. Two of Swords. I feel that there is a difficult decision you've got to make, and you're needing to weigh up your options. I feel there could be some avoidance, deadlock, stalemate. And I do feel that you've got to think long and hard before you make any decisions. Because it can bring like a stagnation. It can put things on hold, and, you know, you're fighting against a brick wall. You just cannot move forward. To clarify, Two of Swords. So we have the Devil. So some of your temptations could be landing you in trouble if you don't change your ways. They're saying that we've got a nice little sale ready for you. So if you don't change your ways, you don't get moving on what this is, that stagnation could be that you're going to go inside. So nothing then would move forward. Everything would be stuck. You may have got yourself into a very toxic situation. And I feel that you now need to break that habit, because if you don't break the habit, that's what's going to happen. You're going to be locked away. Not necessarily in prison, but it could be a recovery. I can't think what they call that. A drug rehabilitation centre or something. There is Eight of Wands here. So this is saying that there's messages, news, information coming in. And there may be decisions that you have to make. I do feel that it's possible you could be planning to leave the country with whatever it is you've done. You feel it's going to be safer if you leave the country and take your wife and child with you. That's the only way you may be able to ditch these toxic traits you've got. We have the Ace of Cups. Oh, excuse me, I'm so tired today. The Ace of Cups talks about love. There is compassion here. There is creativity. I feel that you're developing some new feelings. I feel that there could be something spiritually building, and, you know, you need to follow your intuition. There could be a new baby coming in. There could also be proposals and marriage here with this Ace of Cups. So we got the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is saying that you need to make a decision. Yeah, you need to make plans. There's planning and progress, and you're making decisions. There is a discovery, and you are going to be leaving home. There are travel plans here. There is happiness, and you're going to obtain your goals. And you do have foresight, and there is going to be a reconciliation, possibly with your wife and family. We got the King of Wands. King of Wands is a natural leader. He was born to lead. You know, it just comes natural, easy. He is a visionary leader as well. He can see where he's going, and he knows what he's got to do. He's an entrepreneur. He's someone who can see the bigger picture. He is very career motivated, and he will take control of any problems and that may arise. We have the Seven of Wands. So someone may be putting up some boundaries. It could be that there's been some competition, challenges, competition, and it's something you may need to protect yourself from. It's something you're going to have to persevere with and get up the defence and the barriers. I feel that you're going to have to start maintaining control, and you're going to have to hold your own and stand up for yourself. Why do you have to have barriers? What are you protecting yourself and family from? Okay, so we got the Page of Pentacles. So there is something that you could be manifesting, and it's causing some reflection and a financial opportunity. I feel that, as I say, it's creating opportunities. It could be a new career or financial opportunities coming in. I do feel that this this financial opportunity is going to bring in skill, developments, ambition, desire, and I do feel that there's diligence, news, information, and it also brings in excitement and freedom. You have the Seven of Wands, clarifying the Seven of Wands. So, as I say, you have these challenges. Oh no, Seven of Waves is Cups. Sorry, Seven of Waves is Cups. Is what it is. Seven of Cups is saying that you've got a load of choices, and there's all these cups with all different things in them. And you're under the illusion you can have any cup you want, or all of those cups. You feel you've got all those cups and you can pick any cup you want. But the thing is, you can't pick just any cup, because there is only one cup that will connect to you. All the other ones are illusions. They could have things in them that is going to cause fear. It's going to cause heartbreak. It could cause money problems. So there is only one cup that is meant for you, that you may choose. All the rest are just illusions. And the same here. You have a choice. Are you going to push that button and claim that there's a fire, and you're going to get all the fire engines rushing there, panicking, just so that you can see a little bit of activity, a little bit of fun, a few blue lights, a few firemen jumping out their trucks and running around and that? And this careless action could cause someone to lose their life, because them fire engines could be at a real fire. And this is just lunacy, that you would take the chance to push that button just to get them there for a bit of fun. So, excuse me, you have the Hanged Man that is telling you to pause, wait, sorry, just had to have a drink. They're telling you to pause, surrender, and let go. Do not do this. There is some sort of enlightenment here, and you're going to get a new perspective on things. It could be a bill for wasting their time. You could even go to prison because you done a fake call and someone who really needed that fire engine has just lost their lives. So you could be sued for wasting their time. Perhaps you're the one that's going in the clink if that's what you do. So I suggest you think serious, long and hard. So there is a new perspective coming in. And you're needing to look at things from a different angle. I feel that you may be making a sacrifice, but I feel that you are going to bring changes in and release yourself from this burdening situation. Okay, so justice. Justice will be served if you push that button. You are going to get justice, and maybe not the justice that you was hoping for. That is the sort of justice you're going to get if you continue to play these silly little games. Or someone is going to play these silly little games. Justice is going to be served on them. There is a rebirth in a calling here. Truth will come out. The truth will come out of what happened. So there is going to be justice and there will be fairness. The truth will come out. There will be clarity. The law will take effect on you and it will be equally measured for what happened. I do feel that there's going to be some balance and there will be cause and effect for whatever it will be. The Chariot is saying that there is some sort of movement. You're going to progress forward, making decisions. I do feel that you're going to be moving and departing in a totally different direction. So there is this movement and you're making progress. You're taking action. And there is integration and determination here. There is direction. There is possibly a new direction. And there is departure here. A new journey. And there is victory here as well. You have the Fool. So the Fool is stepping out onto a brand new beginning. You're taking this new path, this new beginning. You've just completed something and you're wanting to start afresh, anew. And as I say, this could be in a totally different country. It could be very cold there. Could be lots of snow around. But yeah, I do feel that things are going to work out. You're off on this new adventure. You're a free spirit. Yeah, I do feel that you're probably going to enjoy it because you're going to have your freedom there as well. I feel it could be a little bit spontaneous as well, that Fool card. I feel that you could be a little bit spontaneous. Have a lot of optimism. You're going to trust life. And I do feel that there's a lot of blind faith here because you don't know what you're going to meet on your journey. One card for Cancer, please. Okay then. So we had the Shaman with the Raven, and it says, you are the creator and magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. I want to pull you 3 of these. I'm going to take those 2. Okay, so it says, I see myself as an infinite source of abundance, and I am infinitely abundant in the following ways, and you just got to list what ways you're infinitely abundant. I noticed the powerful messages in my dreams. So I noticed the powerful messages in my dreams and they just want you to fill it in. I am uplifted when I nurture my wildest dreams. I nurture my wildest dreams by. And I recognise the silver linings in all situations. I recognise silver linings in these situations. We now want to do believe in yourself. Messages for Cancer, please. Oh, well done. So, we have self-care is an act of self-respect. Respect yourself every day. If you can find acceptance in everything you do, life will feel like a smooth ride through the countryside. And only this moment exists, not the future nor the past. Be in it and be still. I want to pull you 3 of these. Okay. So, first of all, we have darkness, and it says, you may be lost and unable to find your way, but remember that your spirit guides shine their light on you. Pride. Take pleasure and be proud of all that you do. Only you can shape your future. And like a young lion cub, your inner child yearns for exploration and discovery. Soul's light. Creation reminds you of your light. Gateways. Meditation creates gateways to true guidance. Shadow. Light outshines fear. And awakening. Uncomfortable shift leads you to peace. So that's what I have for you today, Cancer. I thank you for being here with me. I thank you for all your support. It really means a lot to me. I want to thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.